Jonathan had always been fascinated with old cameras. He spent most of his free time exploring flea markets and antique stores, looking for hidden treasures to add to his collection. One day, while browsing through an old antique store, he came across a dusty old camera that caught his eye. It was an old Polaroid camera, and as he picked it up, he noticed that there was one remaining undeveloped photo inside. Jonathan was curious about the photo, and he knew that he had to uncover the story behind it. He bought the camera and took it home, carefully examining it to see if there were any clues to its past. He discovered that the camera was over 50 years old, and it had a distinctive marking on it that indicated it had once belonged to a famous photographer. Determined to uncover the story behind the photo, Jonathan embarked on a journey that would take him to the far corners of the world. He researched the history of the camera and its previous owners, and he followed leads that took him to remote villages and hidden forests. As he delved deeper into the mystery, he began to piece together the story behind the photo. It was a picture of a young girl standing on the edge of a cliff, looking out over the ocean. Jonathan knew that the photo had been taken by the famous photographer who had once owned the camera, but he couldn't figure out why it was the last photo. Finally, after months of research and travel, Jonathan uncovered the truth. The girl in the photo was the photographer's daughter, and the picture had been taken just before she had disappeared without a trace. The photo had been the last one taken before the girl's disappearance, and the photographer had never been able to bring himself to develop it. As Jonathan looked at the photo, he realized that he had uncovered something far more valuable than an old camera. He had found a piece of history, a missing piece of a puzzle that had haunted a family for decades. And as he carefully developed the photo, he felt a sense of closure, knowing that he had helped to uncover the truth behind the last photograph.